Good morning, YouTubers. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I know I'm annoying. I'm worse than your alarm clock. You're still laying in bed. You hit the snooze button. Only problem is I have no snooze button, but I do have something else. I'm gonna drive you even worse and crazy. And yes, crazy's not here, but you know what? Hey, at least I didn't play this all the time.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
I wrote a song, I wrote a song, I wrote a song.
I wrote a song. Okay, I won't sing for you. I'm just joking. Happy Wednesday, y'all. It's 13th of September. We're about the middle of the month. Yeah, it's flying by. You got Christmas presents ready for me? You wrap them underneath the make-believe location of the tree yet? Yeah, because it's coming. And yeah, if you got me a present, you need to ship it out by next month, probably middle of next month, so I guarantee that I get it. And yeah, we'll do the grand unveiling of what I get. Yeah. Yep. And if you don't want to send a gift, just send cash then. Just send it to my P.O. box. It's not listed anywhere because, hey, just do a tax write. I'll say it was for climate change. Yep. I'll send you a receipt. Yep. So good morning, everybody. How you doing? Before I do anything else, let me greet everybody. Lady Dagger status. Good morning. You're the first one in. You you bumped Shift Kicker to the side of the road and are able to get in before she could. Good morning, Shift Kicker number 2. So thank you for sharing me out, Shift Kicker. Good morning, B Charmin. You're number 3. Jerry Lee, number 4. Good morning. Good to see you. So let's see. It says there's 5 people here, and I guess I said hello to 5 people. And if I only said hi to 4 and there's a 5th one, and I didn't say who you are because you didn't post anything, then yeah. Good morning, lurkers. I decided to do this a little later. I was going to go on at 6 a.m. Eastern Time, 5 o'clock Central, but I figured y'all are still, yeah. That probably would have been a little too early for a couple of y'all. So, good morning, B. Charmin. I saw that you put that they caught him. So, did they catch that inmate finally? That's the only thing I'm thinking of. So, I'm pretty sure they're not going to catch Lee. The weather forecasters, if you remember last week, it's not going to hit the U.S. Now they backtrack, no apologies, and, weak ass excuses. So we'll see by this evening if I'll be going live tomorrow because of the impact it's going to have on the U.S. Now they're talking about, oh no, it's going to affect some of the oil rigs out in the coast. Gas prices are going to go rise. Well, they wouldn't rise if Biden would get off his frickin' butt and realize that we need those frickin' pipelines open and keep his frickin' nose sniffing frickin' child frickin' whatever you want to call it acts to himself and let Texas do what Texas does best, and that's produce oil and produce beef. Yeah. And you notice he's attacked both ever since he's been in. Cause gas. No, your Democrats cause gas because they won't shut the you know what up. Yeah. Let's see. Shifter says 41 degrees now, high 65. Well, welcome to Texas, Shift Kicker. It is currently 64 degrees in west central Texas. I think we're supposed to make it up to 70 something today, but yeah. Up and on, rain today. Tonight's possibly severe weather again. Our nights are usually freaking the ones where we get all the heavy rain, where we don't sleep. And poor Lady Dagger status, she didn't get to sleep till 3 a.m. You party animal. What are you doing? Watching rerun episodes of Lost on Netflix? If we're going to have bad weather all weekend, that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch all of Lost all over again. I'm going to binge watch it. Even though I already know how it ends, but, hey. You never know. They might have changed it one time on Netflix. Yeah, right. Yeah, we got a better chance that somebody gets impeached. Yeah. So let's see. Jerry Lee says Bruce 54 here. Fall is here. Yeah. Well, congratulations, Jerry Lee. Fall's where you're at. El Nino finally decided to show up in Texas, and we've been enjoying the last 2 days. I won't say we're out of the drought yet, but after this week, we may be in the positive instead of the negative, which I'm enjoying it. Even though I got yard work still to do and I haven't been able to because of the rain, I don't mind this. It's just the moment it freaking stops raining and it's not going to rain no more, I'll need to be out there, not on YouTube, and I'll have to attack it because I don't know when Texas is going to get fall. I keep looking at the numbers, and it doesn't look good for Texas for a while. We may get fall in January while everybody else is getting snow. Never know. So, as I told everybody last week, and I'm going to continue, that's why I might be doing a live stream when they finally decide the path that it's going to take. I'm talking about Hurricane Lee. Because, yeah. Here's, I don't want to beat a dead horse because I like horses and I don't like dead horses, but they already had one strike already when they said it wasn't going to hit the freaking U.S., and I knew it was going to. And the second thing, they said, oh no, the jet stream's going to freaking push it away, and I already knew it wasn't going to. And it slowed down. I really jacked them all up. Yeah, it did the yield at the yield sign while while all the cars were trying to freaking go by on the jet stream highway. The car yielded trying to get on because nobody was slowing down to let them in. So yeah, and now only one news channel is freaking actually mentioned that they can't confirm if it's going to hit where they're thinking of, somewhere in Nantucket, Maine area, because it has a real strong possibility of slowing down or speeding up and then hooking left. And if it goes left, that means west, and that means it's going to hit somewhere other than where they're predicting. And they haven't been right yet. They're already freaking got 2 strikes. So I'm thinking they're going to be out and the U.S. is really going to get hit. And then I'll be doing my broadcasts. As I told y'all, PhD mofos, y'all don't know. Yeah. But you should have already gotten used to that. They're part of the media. And today, let's see, NBC, the biggest Jews out there. They had to interview an officer that processed former President Trump. And they're trying to show pictures of where they freaking took his mugshot and processed him and all that. And they're trying to ask all these intelligent questions. Shut that. Nobody cares. You're just trying to embarrass the man. Leave him alone. He's an elder. You didn't respect him as president. You still don't respect him. And I don't respect you because you can't report the news. You have to use the teleprompter. I have no teleprompter here. I'm freaking just ad-libbing it. Yeah. Think about that one. So let's see. Where has Trust been the last couple of days? Why haven't I been around? Well, I have been around. As y'all didn't notice, my series of What to Celebrate Today has gone from regular video to shorts. I finally had the time to actually start messing with the video editor a little bit. I'm going to try to improve it, and then I'm still trying to decide if I could figure out how to put everything in a certain title on this channel, or if I'm just going to move my lives and all that to my secondary channel, which I haven't given out to anybody yet, and just keep the What to Celebrate on this one. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Which was going to be easier, who knows? I sure got a freaking lot of lives, so if I got to move my regular channels, I don't know. Right now, I think I'm only down to like 50 or 60 What to Celebrate videos. And those would be easier to move than over 200. I think it's about 200, maybe more. I don't know. I deleted quite a few of my lives. Yeah, but Yeah, we'll see how this goes. So let's see. I looked at the numbers today. I'm only 235 away from 1,000 subscribers. That'd sure be a nice Christmas or New Year's gift if I can hit 1,000 before the end of the year. And I know you probably heard it from other ones. Oh, they want to hit this, they want to hit that. But there's a reason behind it because I really want to do a giveaway. But I'm set to stone that I won't do a giveaway till I hit 1,000. I am not going to monetize, but I'm trying to max out everything that YouTube says that you got to have to monetize. And then I'm going to start comparing what I do versus somebody that is monetized, and then see if they treat us the same or because they get monetized, they hold them to stricter standards. See if they're hypocrites or not. That's the reason I really want to do it. I'll be that thorn that they, or thumbtack or Lego that they stepped on early in the morning. Yeah. So, yeah, let's see. Okay, so I did that. I'm not really ranting or raving. But the reason I did what to celebrate is the big reason is, a lot of people, how should I put it? A lot of people let life get them down. Sometimes you just don't want to get out of bed, but you got to realize, you got to see the positive of it. If I explained and told you a lot of things about my life and the crap I've been through, heaven knows I'm not Job from the Bible. He had a whole lot worse, and I don't know how he did it, but he was the man being able to handle all that. And I believe that was the faith and belief in God. But I'm not going to do a religious thing here. Yeah, everybody gets to choose whoever their God is, and that's why my name, just to remind you, trust in your God first. I'm not going to judge you on who it is, because that's not my mission. But my mission is that there are good things out there, even in the worst of times. Because I do not like suicide. I've been through too many funerals for veterans and people and all that, especially with the pandemic. A lot of people passed away, and it just broke me. I will not go to any more funerals. And like I said before, I probably won't even show up to my funeral. Yeah, think about it. But I will be doing a series later on once I get everything organized in my own life about suicide and how the masses need to stop freaking. I guess I'm going to say that they're stereotyping that if you're famous, commit suicide. Oh, you poor person. No. And I would say this is if Elvis actually did commit suicide, which he didn't. He would overdose. And some say it might have been suicide. Don't know. Could have been murder. Somebody could have forced the pills down him. You never know. I'm not going to get into that. I'm just going to say if you're that famous and you got so many freaking problems, you did it to yourself. There's no reason to take your life. You're not going to get even with anybody that hurts you or anything else. Think about that before you start hurting other people that you don't even think about. You're just so enthralled in yourself with the narcissistic depression that you're in that you need to get that out of there. That's why I do the things to celebrate. Sometimes there's good stuff, sometimes there's not so good stuff, but hey, I could say at least I put stuff out there. If you had took the time for less than 60 seconds to watch what to celebrate today, that one thing might stop you and say, apple fritters. Yeah, no, not today. I'm going to have to be some apple fritters. Yeah. So, needless to say, I've been kind of busy this weekend trying to clear out the house with my kiddos, and it went to final yesterday. They signed, thank goodness. Now that's taken care of. Next mission, one's buying an RV, so they're supposed to deliver to them probably by this weekend. So I won't really have to do much there except go see where he's going to be living at and probably help him set up some things on the outside. And then the other one is working, but he's got to get a couple of inspectors. He's found a house that he wants to purchase, and they got to get inspectors out there. Once all that's done, then I'll be busy again moving them. And I tell them we need to try to get on the move on this before the winter comes, because once winter comes, I ain't going anywhere. I'm locking down. I'm inside, and yeah, everything's delivered. This year, I'm not even going to go to the grocery store. I'm just going to have them deliver it to me. So needless to say, and yes, be charming. That will be a social experiment. I'll be using YouTube as the test tube, and we're going to see. So good morning, Moonlight. How you doing, darling? Good to see you. Hey, TH2 number hashtag 22 a day, huh? Hey, good morning, B. Mitch. All right, and before I set up the emails, because I purposely find out when I run Google, YouTube, and StreamYard, that's those three all together, even though they coincide with each other, at least YouTube and Google. That's one of the things that's creating my laptop to overheat. So, yeah, I got to remember if I use Google for mail, then I got to shut it down and not use it anymore because it'll heat up. So, needless to say, so so what else is going on? Yeah, I saw something about yeah, auto workers at Jeep are freaking striking and all that other stuff, and the factory owners are like, hey, we can't get these people to show up to work on the regular shifts before we even talk about any freaking strike stuff. They need to start showing up to work. See, this is why I do not like unions, and you can have your own opinion on it, but you're throwing half your money to the people that sit in an office and wait till one of them gets a stick up their butt and then tell everybody, let's go on strike. And then they're not suffering because they're getting their full pay while you get, union, tips to survive on while you go on strike. And when the workers are making $30, $40, $50 an hour and they don't even show up for their shift and they can't get fired because of union rules, bull malarkey. That's all I got to say. You don't come to work, you don't get paid. Bottom freaking line. The unions are going to destroy what Biden has not destroyed. The unions are going to destroy salary workers' freaking pay on the norm. Now look at it. Some people are like, yeah, but I get salary and I got to work a lot of hours. You chose salary when you took that job. You know what you're in for. You can work 80 hours a week for your measly freaking $5,000 a month. But you know what? 5,000 is not that measly. There's people out there working for less. Hell, look at the fast food workers in California. They're going to boost them up to $20 an hour. Wow, $20 an hour to still screw up somebody's order, freaking flip burgers? Really? I'm sorry, there ain't nobody in fast food that's that talented. No. Well, maybe some of the people that still use roller skates at Sonic, but hey, I don't know. We got to ask TH2 on that one. So let me get the thing going on here. Most of my morning guests are still sleeping, it looks like. They probably had a rough night with the storms last night. But I know one that's here. And we're going to see if we can get her up here if she's got her coffee. Or maybe she's just too busy rolling cigarettes. You never know. Come on. Oh my God, Google's running so slow. Okay. I hit compose. 15 seconds later, still trying to load. Yeah, that's how slow it is. It's not my internet. I'm running 1 gig. And that's saying I'm running a little bit higher than that too. So, oh wow, my laptop's already getting hot, and I'm just freaking typing in my first email. I'm telling you. All right, Shift Kicker, check your email, please. It's good to be back. I missed y'all. Hey, Chris Piat, good morning. Barry J, good morning. Hey, AB. Yeah, sleep is overrated. I don't know. Okay, sorry. Okay. I'm gonna wait for this for a couple of days, and I got to catch up how to do this stuff again. So I don't know. I'm not going to bet you the politicians today because I really don't like to talk politics too much. But this one was like really crazy. And y'all probably know who it is, but there's a person out there that's saying we need to raise the retirement age because people need to work more because we're so in debt. And then their stupidity where they pull their head out of their butt about like a fraction of minutes. They're saying the Republicans caused all of it. And I tried reading the list of the things, and I'm like, they didn't do that. They didn't do that. Gee, y'all controlled the House and the Senate back then. Here she is. Everybody say hello to, oh man. Yeah, her new name is going to be Shiftwire. Not Bob Wire, but Shiftwire. Good morning, Shift.
Good morning.
Okay, I sure do hope I'm checking my audio again. Make sure my echo is off. Yep, it's off. Okay. Sorry.
Nope. If I echo, then I didn't. I thought I hit my YouTube, but I wasn't sure.
Yep.
But I guess I did.
Yep. Good morning, and how you been? What have you been doing the last week, this last few days, weekend, whatever you want to call it?
I'm doing good. And Monday was my youngest son's birthday.
Happy belated.
And today is another special day, but I'm just not going to say at the moment.
Oh, I know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's filled cream donut day.
Yum.
No, I know it's not your personal reason for it, but hey, I'm just throwing it out there.
No. Nope, I just got done making hubby some breakfast.
Ooh.
I was listening. I just was making breakfast.
Yeah. So what did you make?
He wanted like an omelet with ham and cheese and green peppers and onions in the middle. Nothing major. Just a 4-egg omelet. Yeah.
The 4-egg omelet. Oh my God, I'm lucky if I could eat 2.
Yeah.
So
that's all he's eating. Nothing else with it, though. You know.
Yeah. Good morning, CJ. So I learned something from UK scientists.
What's that?
And I'm starting to think that they're smarter than the American scientists because they don't throw their PhD around when they're talking about stuff. They just put the facts out there. Except for Greta. Yeah, we know she's not a scientist, so she doesn't count. But they said they found one of the main reasons for dementia. And,
what was that?
And if you want to cut that down, you need to stop sitting on your butt or driving for 9.5 hours a day. So if you're one of those that sits down a lot during the day, you got to move it. You got to move it. You know, wash dishes, mop the floor a couple of times, something, stay on your feet. Don't get to sit on your butt.
Yep.
And that causes early stages of dementia. And, you know, and I tried looking at some more on it, but they didn't have any more on there. It's like, is it because the angle of your legs? Because, you know, if you go on a long airplane flight or something, you get the leg cramps and all the other stuff. I can't remember the official medical term for it, but you know how the blood and the oxygen doesn't flow to the lower extremities. And
yep, exactly. Well, it can also cause severe varicose veins and other leg and muscle issues in your legs.
Yeah.
So yep,
I'm thinking there's a connection in that. I don't think it's actually the sitting part, unless you're talking about somebody who's got like a J-Lo or a Kim Kardashian butt. Yeah. Big butts are causing dementia. That's right. I'm just gonna say that right now. That's all the facts that are out there. Because you got to sit on your butt in order to sit down. And if you're doing it for 9.5 hours a day, watching TV or whatever, yeah, you got to start moving.
Very true.
Yeah. So, and here's another study I looked at right before we started the stream. Right, and everybody can do this. All you gotta do is get on your Google and search or Bing or whatever. But I found this on Google this morning. I typed which produces more CO2, an airplane or a car. Right?
Yep.
Now get this. Some studies try to say a car does more because more people are driving cars. But the overall picture of it is if you travel 300 miles in a vehicle, right? And it doesn't matter if you got one person in the vehicle or 10 people in the vehicle. It's only going to cause like 14 point something things of CO2. Okay.
Yep.
Now, if you do an airplane for 300 miles, right, that airplane is going to cause like 47 point something CO2s per person in the aircraft. So think about it. Which one's worse for the environment if they want to talk about air pollution, CO2, and all that? The airplanes, and what haven't they shut down for the last 3-4 years while they're shutting everything else down? The airplanes. Just more proof that the Illuminati are running them.
Correct.
If you want to argue climate change, people, stop using airliners. Attack the airlines. Shut them down. If you're really serious about climate change, it's not about the money. Go after all the airlines. Shut them down. I bet they won't. No, Mary J, electric cars do pollute. And you know that because you're laughing. So, but yeah. So save a cow, shoot an airplane. Yeah, exactly. The less planes we got, and if you actually look at airplanes, cause a whole lot more even after the fact. Have you seen how many airplane graveyards we have in the U.S.? Oh my God, they don't even recycle everything like they should. At least cars are getting crushed and recycled and reused again. They're not doing that to the aircraft. They just sit there and rust.
Mm-hmm. Well, and instead of letting them sit there and rust, why aren't they using them to house some of these aliens?
Yep. You talk about the non-little green people? Yep.
Yep. Oh, man.
So, since I can't say the N word without being called a racist, I'm going to call you a non-black person. How's that sound for not being racist?
Sounds good to me.
Because, I tried telling people, I'm not black, I'm not white, I'm right in the middle. So you can't really say I'm racist. Well, you can all you want. I'm not going to listen to you because I know I'm not racist. As a matter of fact, I think I got more African American friends than I do Hispanics, whites, and all that combined. And I grew up with them. Hell, a lot of them are famous too. They used to be in the NBA because that's the neighborhood we lived in. Yeah. But, that's another show and talk about. I'm still trying to get a couple of them to do an audio guest shot. When you talk about when I was little and y'all could hear all the embarrassing stuff I did with famous people. Hey, West Stacks, how you doing? Nice to see you. Chef Kicker West Stacks saying good morning to you. And of course, she's muted. She's probably like,
Good morning, West Stacks. I was sneezing.
Oh, okay. I thought you're eating and you muted.
So nope, I was just sneezing.
Yeah.
Sneezing. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So, has anybody ever thought about how Jovan Muskie, and we're using code words here.
Moisky.
Yep. How he really got his freaking stuff. I think he stole it from Tesla. Just think about it. Now he's got a company called Tesla. He's doing stuff in space. And the government did anything and everything to try to shut Tesla down. And I'm talking about the original Tesla. So.
Yep. Well, on Tins last night, she let me cover something that I read in the news about cold medications such as Benadryl and other
But
type of
decongest.
antihistamines being removed
Mm-hmm.
from over the counter and from the pharmacies because they say they don't work.
Yeah.
For me, it's very scary because of my allergies that I
Yeah.
have to bees, especially.
Yeah.
So, heads up, people, get your stuff now before it's removed.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, or you're paying, $80 for a bottle of Benadryl, 60 count tabs, because that's what it looks like it's going to go to.
Well, Chip,
Mhm.
I don't know if you thought
What?
about this, but the administration we have and the behind closed doors dealings that they're doing,
Yep.
not talk about fentanyl or anything, and stuff like that, but there's certain medications that people have been buying to make their
Oh,
hallucinations
yeah.
at home, and I think that's people cannot afford the stuff on the streets, so they're making their own now, and they're trying to cut out the stuff that they're buying to make their own.
But the actual article states that they do not work is their reason for removing them. They're not putting them behind the counter. No. They're literally removing them. One thing I do know is the patents on a lot of these have run out.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I think they're going to do is some of these pharmaceutical companies are going to refurbish, rename the same drug.
Yep.
And then charge you twice as much. That's just my thought on it. It's my opinion, but
Yep.
yeah.
Wait, you have an opinion? Wait a minute.
I-
What?
I do.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty quiet most of the time, but when I have an opinion, yep, I let you know. It's just an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Exactly, Barry. Thanks to Buffoon Head freaking doing another stupid deal, Iran's going to be able to get their assets and buy more weapons. So, and I agree with West Dax. Anything this administration is doing is just trying to make us fully dependent on them. And yeah, not. The last 2 years I've been, as y'all know, I get a retirement check from the government, and if worse comes worse, they cut me off from it. Like I see them doing before they cut the politicians. They'll stop paying all the retirees and stuff. Trying to work on something in order to ensure that I still got the process working for me. It won't be the same amount as what I'm getting in my retirement, but I.
Yep.
You always got to have a for backup.
And just so people also know this, a lot of people don't know this. Tylenol PM take the acetaminophen part out of it, which is the Tylenol. The other part of it is actually Benadryl. Take a package of both and read the backs. They are the same drug, the same amount milligrams. So in a pinch, you can always use a Tylenol PM.
Yep.
If you need, for an emergency, allergic reaction, et cetera, et cetera.
Yep.
Just thought I'd throw that out there because, you just never know. But Tylenol PM is not one of the ones listed to be removed.
As of yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So that's why, on the prepper side of the house, we've always said, learn your herbs, start growing them now. Worst comes to worst, you may have to be making your own medicine at home. I don't know. I know honey's one of the big ones out there. And I read another study talking about coffee shift. I say, you want to freaking help heal your body and make it feel better? They're saying this is coming from nutritionists and all that. If you have coffee and you're using cream, sugar, and all this other stuff, they said stop. The one thing that you definitely need to use before anything else with your coffee is cinnamon. And everybody, if you've been around long enough, cinnamon does have a lot of healing stuff in there. And don't get me wrong, they also started talking about other spices, stuff that you can use in it too. And they talked about turmeric, and they talked about ginger and a couple others that you can add to your coffee. They didn't say, oh, don't use creamer. This is before you use the creamer. You need to put those adjusted to taste, then add the creamer if you want it light instead of black. So, yep. Oh, yeah. I got my potassium iodine there, Lady Dagger status. 2 drops in my water bottle every time I open up a water bottle. Yep.
Yeah, so I dropped it in chat, but they kind of squished together the two.
Yep.
But it's the exact same. Just so people actually do know that in a pinch, and I was told that when it first came out that I could use it by, my doctor.
Yeah.
For that purpose, not for the sleep part.
Yeah. Oh no, Be Charming. Yeah, you're gonna have a special visitor if that comes to fruition. That's all I'm gonna say. You may want to retract that. Ay.
No pumpkin spice. No.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen. Nope. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying go to Starbucks and freaking ask them for a cinnamon latte. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm talking about coffee. I'm not talking about bulk stuff.
Yeah, I actually put a couple drops of cinnamon oil in a cup of coffee every 2 days or so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you, Lady Dagger status. I'll be streaming, talking, my nose all stuffed up, and I feel terrible. I ain't using pumpkin spice. No.
Nope.
Yeah.
That would be me too, believe it or not.
Yeah. But so, are you getting any rain? That's what I really want to know.
Am I getting any rain? Let me look.
You should always put
not until tomorrow night, because we're supposed to. We're only going to hit 65 today, right? But we're supposed to be in the high 80s tomorrow, and then tomorrow night rain, Friday morning rain. Yep. So, but our lows are just crazy right now.
Yep. But I don't know. I've been trying to cut back on my butter. Hasn't worked too well because I got this big old giant jar of apple butter. I know it's not the same, but apple butter is so good. Ooh. I made pancakes and used the apple butter. I didn't even need to use pancake syrup. Just the apple butter on the pancakes was so good.
No. And yes, I have another neighbor getting a roof. If you hear the pounding, sorry guys.
Yeah, I bet they're rushing to try to get it done too before the rain.
Before the snows, they're all trying to get them done. The one storm we had between golf ball and baseball size hail. It damaged all of our roofs pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Texas is supposed to get freaking rain most of the week. South Texas is going to get it over the weekend. They may get like 2 inches. But, yeah, I'm glad for this week of rain. Cooler temperatures. Hey, longboarding mom. Nice videos on your car show. Salted caramel pear butter. Never tried that.
Ooh, pear butter. Yum.
Yeah.
But salted caramel pear butter?
Yeah.
Double yum. Now, did you make a video on that? Because I will definitely need to go watch it. Longboarding Mom. And good morning, by the way.
Oh my God, Lady D, that's not right. Homemade fig jam and toasted bread. Really? Really? Oh man. And I ate and now you're making me hungry again.
Lady B, have you ever used your fig jam when you're to glaze pork chops with? OMG, so good.
Mm-hmm. So who's ready for winter? I know Shift Kicker's neighbor isn't because the roof's still being done, but you know.
Yeah, we don't
She
have
did.
much to do to get the cabin ready for winter, thank goodness, because we were up there for a few days, and
Well,
all the pool toys. All I know is I never want to deflate pool and water toys again for at least another year. Thank you very much. And then after sitting in the sun, that air that's in them does not smell very nice. Just saying.
yeah. I don't know. I miss the lake, but I don't. That's all I gotta say. There's advantages to being in the wilderness and then disadvantages. Oh, your family doesn't eat pigs no more? What? I'm just joking.
No.
I know you mean pork, lady.
Lady Dagger status. If you're doing like chicken breasts too, you can make a fig glaze for them out of your fig jam. Oh, really good. Pork or chicken. Mm-hmm. I'll see if I can find my. I just do it now, but I know there's, like instructions on how to do it. If I find it, I'll post it in my community page for you.
Yeah. Well, prayers to you, longboarding mom, to feel better. Yep. I don't know. Yeah, the worst to me when I'm sick is body aches. I hate body aches. Because it always seems like they act up when you got to roll out of bed or the couch or the recliner, or try to go to the bathroom. They just start like really activated. I'm like, no.
Lady Dagger status. I'm not giving medical. I'm not a professional. I'm just saying. When your eye swells on one side like that, it's usually from your sinuses. And it can also affect your ear on that side. So please be careful. The eye swelling doesn't go down. You may want to get on an antibiotic for that. Just saying. Not a professional. Just my opinion.
What? You got an opinion again? Man, is this Monday? That's 2 opinions today so far. So my question is, are you doing a Women's Wednesday today?
I am not.
What?
Because of what day it is, I promised my hubby that after I was done on here, if you went live, that I would spend the day with him.
Ooh.
Due to the fact it's our 45th wedding anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary. Happy
Thank
anniversary.
you.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Saturday night is our big thing. Yeah. My youngest son actually got a big suite in the casino with hot tub and all of that. So, yeah.
Ooh. A little bit of Barry White.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here, for your special day, I'm going to go ahead and play this real quick. It didn't take me too long to do it, but, hopefully you enjoy it.
I wrote a song, I wrote a song, I wrote a song.
Happy anniversary. Okay, sorry, I had to do that. So, dang.
I loved it. I crack up every time I hear it.
Yeah, me too. It was like, yeah, I haven't played it in a while. I think I'll do it. Yeah, fire cider just sound good. Which only thing better than fire cider? Fire cider moonshine. Oh, that'll freaking kill anything in your system. Whoo. Yeah, 45. I just want to know how'd you get to 45 and you're only 38?
How did I get to 45 when I'm only 38?
Yep. Yeah. You added a couple then.
It's because I married my high school sweetheart. Met him when I was 15.
One of those, huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So
please.
in reality, it's almost been 50.
Yeah, so,
that we've been
okay.
together.
You know, this is YouTube, so I'm going to clarify and make sure. You met him when you were 15, right?
Right.
Starting to sound like Jerry Lee Lewis, you know, the singer.
Yeah.
You weren't cousins, were you?
Hail to the no to the
Okay, I'm just clarifying because you know YouTube, you got some strange people out there. They'd be like, in 5 seconds, they'd be like, Shift Kicker's married to her cousin for 45 years. And we're stomping that down. No, they're not related in any way, shape, or form except through marriage and with kids. That's it.
Right.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people still out there.
No, we actually went to different high schools.
Wow.
Yep. I know.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing unusual about that. When I went to high school, I dated people from other schools. I wouldn't date nobody in my school. I drove some of the girls crazy, and the other ones thought I was a snob. It's like, no, I just, you know, if you're going to be in a relationship, spend time and all that, I don't want it 24/7. I mean, the only time you get privacy is when you go to the bathroom. Now, come on. I was young. I wanted my own freedom. I wanted to take a nap in my science class if I wanted to without freaking being woken up. You know, hey.
Right. I still, someone asked me, one of my nieces asked me last night what I thought the key to staying married and being happy, right?
Yeah.
And this is what I told her. One, we're still best friends. Okay. We still can talk about, well, in a year from now, I'd like to do this. Would you like to do that? What do you think? You know, we still do a lot of things together, not apart.
Yeah.
And
now,
I still think that's the key, you know. And when we're mad at each other, we step away until we calm down and can talk. We don't sit and scream at each other because nobody hears it.
Yeah. You get more done when you're not screaming at each other also. Well,
the thing is he starts screaming at me and I automatically shut down. I'm one of them type of people. I do. Mm-hmm. Someone yells at me, I tune them out. I don't even hear them.
Yeah.
So if I'm mad or he's mad, I just say, hey, right now isn't a good time. I need to calm down, and I walk away. And then I come back when I'm calm and we talk it over.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well,
I'm
gonna throw this out there besides the congratulations song. But you know, when you're walking by your husband today, just casually, you know, maybe you're running to the bathroom and he's walking to the living room or something. And you go, hey, you know, 5 more years we'll be vintage. Throw that at him. Like, what?
What? I know, it's crazy thought. And the thing is we'll still both be under 70.
Yeah. So here's one indicator I'm going to give to the ladies. Because some of y'all, when you're upset, anything you hear, you're hearing it through your left ear. You're not listening to the right side of your brain. Okay? If your partner says you're acting like a bitch, he's not calling you one. He's saying you're acting like one. As your attitude is presenting itself like that. Don't get upset over that part. Just
Uh-uh.
back away, walk away, and realize he does love me. He didn't call me the bee. He said I was acting like a bee. There's a
Right.
difference. You're always telling the husband he's acting like a D. So what's he do? He ups it up and he starts acting like a bigger D.
Fact.
Because he's listening with his right ear instead of listening with his left side of the brain. Come on now.
I
Both
know.
sides
And trust, being a biker and riding my own bike, I've been called a biker bee plenty of times, right?
Mhm.
Well, my thing is a bee is a babe in total control of herself. Yay, man. Use the letters, and that's what it is. Babe in total control of herself. BITCH. Excuse me.
And this is the world according to
Shit.
Shiftwire.
I threw this at some old biker dude the one time when he said it, and he goes, "What did you say?" And I told him again, and he goes, "Well, damn, girl, in all my life, no one's ever come up with the right saying for that." He goes, "Agreed," and he walked away.
Yeah. Yeah. So you go to some streams are like, oh yeah, they have the guy saying, yeah, you just do whatever your wife says to keep it happy. No, that's bullshit.
No, it's a joint effort.
Yeah, it's 50-50 all the way. Good, bad,
Exactly.
everything else. So
Fact, and fact.
And the ultimate I'm gonna say. But
You're never gonna like everything. You're two different people. Two different personalities. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You're gonna argue. It's just learning how to argue. And sometimes you have to just agree to disagree. That's all there's to it.
Yeah. Okay, so I was scanning through Microsoft's news stuff yesterday,
Yeah.
and they're saying for breakfast you should put oatmeal in a frying pan, add eggs to it, and fry it.
Interesting.
I can't get past the part of oatmeal in a frying pan.
Well, now I've actually put oatmeal, not the fast cooking oats, but the regular oatmeal, in a frying pan with butter and cooked it for a recipe. Softened it up that way.
Yeah.
And then put it in a recipe. It wasn't crispy or anything, you know what I mean? But yeah, they say to.
Yeah, I was looking at the recipe out of there. There's no butter, no oil, no nothing. You just put it in the pan, add the eggs, and fry it. I'm like, what? No, you got to add at least. I'm thinking you got to at least add butter, something, or at least mix it with the eggs in a bowl before you pour it to freaking fry it. So I don't know. Yes, it's uncooked oatmeal. Be charming. It's not cooked oatmeal. It's uncooked. It's just the oats. I'm like, no. Yeah. They said it's supposed to be healthy for you, but I don't know. Which comes to this part. You know how, you keep eggs, you only keep them so long before they start going bad. You either got to freeze
Yeah, unless they're fresh eggs.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, you got the eggs and then you got the egg whites, the egg beaters or whatever.
Yeah.
Just the egg whites. Why you go get a carton of eggs? They only last for like a month. But you can get a carton of egg beaters and that shit lasts for like 3-4 months in the fridge.
I don't know, because
The
of
only
the
thing not
additives
in
they
the egg
put in
beater
it.
is the yolk. The only thing they take out is the yolk. It's like, hello. So I don't know. And I broke down. I bought a box of cream of wheat. I haven't had it since I was a kid, and almost everything I liked as a kid I can't tolerate or like anymore. So this weekend I'm going to try to make cream of wheat to see if I still like it or not.
Just get your maple syrup ready, honey.
Yeah.
Best way to
yeah.
eat it.
I picked up freaking some maple syrup this weekend. No more of that freaking watered down freaking wannabe freaking pancake syrup. So
Yeah.
yeah. Now, when you do oatmeal, do you like instant oatmeal? Or do you like the 3 minute oatmeal? Or they got so many different types of oatmeal out there now.
To me, oatmeal's oatmeal, but I would rather have the long cooking oats on the stove. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, good morning, Mountaineer Mama.
Mountaineer Mama.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah, but I like freaking doing it in the pan on the stove too. Everybody, to include my ex stepmother in law, thought I was weird.
No, it definitely tastes better.
Yeah, I think it does.
Yep.
Then you add your
And
fruit and all the other stuff, and you're good to go.
Yep. Exactly. Boom. And in reality, if you make a little extra and you put it in the refrigerator, all you got to do is add a little milk to it,
Yep.
or whatever when you're reheating it, and it reheats beautiful. So, yep.
Yeah. We've been on for 58 minutes. I'm going to cut it off in two. So if you want to do your last minute stuff, because I don't want to keep you on your anniversary. And I don't know if Crazy's going to wake up anytime soon. She wanted to do a live today. And I know Lake Fairy's doing a live chat today at 1 while she paints. And I thought you were doing a Women's Wednesday. Well, everybody thought why she'd win at 1. But I'll let her know she may go on earlier then, since it is your anniversary. So
yeah, I'd kind of taking it off a little bit. Yep.
And it's completely understandable why. But I do want to appreciate you coming up here even on your special day. I did miss you. I did see a little on 10s, but I didn't stay up very long last night. With this cold weather, I'm sleeping more, which I love, because I love cold weather, and it helps me sleep a lot better. So.
Oh yeah, you always sleep better when it's cool.
Yep.
It's kind of like going into hibernation.
Yep. And now I got to start adjusting my winter and fall clothes out and putting my summer clothes up, except for my shorts. I wear shorts, every day of the year. So. But,
thanks, B. Mitch.
Yeah. So, stay
blessed, guys. Just stay blessed, guys. Not stressed. Get outside, do some walking. Even if all you're doing is walking around where you live, just take a short walk. Check on your neighbors, especially your elderly ones.
Yep. And this is a personal note to all the family members in chat. Just want to say, remember to tell your loved ones you love them, even if you're mad at them. Who knows? It might end up 45 years later, you're still married just because you did one thing and told them you loved them every day. And this is for the creators out there on YouTube. Stop the drama. Stick your head back in your butt when when you feel like it's getting personal, because it's not personal. All right. That's all I got to say on that. The alcohol I'm talking about. Get ready for winter, because it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're on the East Coast,
pump up your cold meds now. The over-the-counter stuff. Buy it now. I'm just saying.
Yeah. And if you live on the East Coast, like I said, the best thing to do right now is just check to make sure you got your stuff for the weather. Okay, more people every year die from hurricanes, not from wind, but from water. If you're in direct path, you just want to leave. There ain't nothing you're going to do to your house that's going to keep you. Protect that house. But you can protect your pets, you can protect your personal stuff, and you can protect yourself and loved ones by leaving. You can't beat Mother Nature. Nobody has ever had. Everybody that thought they had the invincible house is not with us anymore, and they haven't been in years. So think about it. Love you. We'll see you later on today. Look to see if Crazy goes live. No idea if she is or not. Lake Prairie's on about 1. I don't know if anybody else is going to be going on in between that time frame, but I appreciate you coming and sharing this special day with Shift Kicker. We love you. Big hug, Shift.
Thank you. Love you guys too. Thanks for joining Trust and me.
Yep. And we probably most likely will see you tomorrow because the weather on the East Coast is showing that I'm probably going to have to do a live. And I'll show you how
Alrighty.
the real weather people do it. All right. Love y'all. Have a good night. And oh, wait, I got to do this. I haven't done it in days. So, yeah. Ladies, cover your eyes if you don't want to get
Buns.
excited.
Come on, bring on the buns.
For those that don't like motion and the ones that do. We'll see you later. Love y'all.
Yep. Bye.